Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Brain Injury Insider. I'm Michael Kaplen, a New York personal injury attorney focusing our practice at the Caro and Kaplen on representing victims of traumatic brain injury. Finding a cure for brain injury has always evaded medical researchers. With over 5.2 million Americans living with long-term disability caused by a traumatic brain injury, according to dated findings from the Centers for Disease Control. With recent studies confirming that over 30% of brain injury survivors cannot return to work, with accepted findings concluding traumatic brain injury is a chronic condition with a variety of physical, cognitive, emotional, and behavioral consequences. Today, I'd like to highlight a promising new discovery out of the University of Georgia that could represent a major step forward in the treatment of traumatic brain injury. Researchers have identified an experimental new drug called CMX-2043 that may help the brain heal itself after injury. That's right, heal itself. And that's a big deal because there are currently no FDA-approved drugs that directly repair or prevent brain damage following a TBI. MX-2043 is based on a natural antioxidant, a substance that helps clear away harmful molecules called free radicals. These are the same molecules that can overwhelm the brain's defenses after trauma. The idea here is to boost the brain's own cleanup crew, the enzymes that help mop up the damage. Using a swine model, which closely mirrors human brain anatomy, researchers saw that when antioxidant defenses were stronger, there was less brain damage on MRI scans. Helping the brain fight back might mean better outcomes after injury. And while it's still in its early days, the research is encouraging and reminds us just how important funding research is to finding a cure for traumatic brain damage. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to help change the conversation around brain injury, please share this information and consider subscribing. That's all for this week's edition of the Brain Injury Insider. Please join me next week as we continue to uncover the hidden truths about brain injury and its impact on millions of lives.